GM CEO just dropped a bombshell announcement revealing 6 models for 2026 that have the automotive world in an absolute uproar. These aren't just ordinary new vehicles, they're resurrections of legendary nameplates, radical departures from brand heritage, and electric offerings that are making enthusiasts question whether GM has completely lost its mind. If you've been following GM and wondering whether the company still understands what truck and performance enthusiasts actually want, these 6 announcements will either restore your faith or confirm your worst fears. Number 6. GMC Cyclone. GMC is bringing back one of its most legendary performance trucks. The original Cyclone from the early 90s was a street racing monster that humiliated sports cars, costing triple the price, with its turbocharged V6 delivering 280 horsepower. It revolutionized what pickup trucks could be, not rock crawlers, but pavement-shredding machines built for pure speed. But here's where the controversy ignites. The 2026 Cyclone won't follow the same blueprint that made the original so special. Instead of a 6-cylinder power plant, the new model is expected to feature a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Think about what made the original legendary at stoplights, that unmistakable turbo whistle followed by tire-shredding acceleration. The turbocharged inline-4 might deliver impressive numbers on paper, but it'll never replicate the sound and feel that made the original so addictive. Making matters worse, many are viewing the new Cyclone as nothing more than a heavily modified Canyon with aggressive styling. Critics argue that GM is simply slapping a legendary badge on an upgraded trim level rather than creating something truly special. The original stood alone as something genuinely unique. This new iteration seems to lack the distinct personality that made the original an instant classic. But if you think a performance truck with an identity crisis is controversial, wait until you see what GM is doing to another automotive icon. Number 5. Chevrolet Corvette SUV. The Corvette family is expanding into territory that has many purists screaming betrayal. An SUV wearing the Corvette badge seems fundamentally wrong to anyone who grew up worshipping America's sports car as a 2-door, low-slung performance machine. The controversy here is a direct collision between brand heritage and market realities. To be fair, this isn't quite as sacrilegious as Ford turning the Mustang nameplate into an electric crossover. At least the Corvette SUV will likely feature proper performance credentials. Early reports suggest styling heavily influenced by the C8 generation, with dramatic proportions creating an unmistakable family resemblance. The platform will be shared with Cadillac's premium rear-drive architecture, with Corvette-specific tuning promising to deliver driving dynamics that live up to the nameplate. Power options will be substantial. Picture yourself merging onto a highway in your family SUV, then burying the throttle and feeling 400 horsepower from Cadillac's 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 slam you back. Higher trims could incorporate the potent 4.4-liter turbo V8 or even legendary 6.2-liter V8 engines, with supercharged variants delivering performance that would embarrass many dedicated sports cars. But the fundamental question remains, does impressive performance justify using the Corvette name on an SUV? Imagine explaining to a lifelong Corvette enthusiast that the badge they've cherished for decades is now going on an SUV. The automotive community remains deeply divided, so the Corvette SUV has people debating brand heritage versus market demands, but at least it's a new model, unlike GM's next controversial move. Number 4. Chevrolet Bolt. After a multi-year production break, the Bolt is making its comeback for 2027. On the surface, this should be good news. The Bolt was always a solid electric option that delivered practical range and reasonable pricing. But the controversy stems from whether this resurrection makes sense in today's dramatically different EV landscape. When the Bolt first launched, competition in the affordable EV segment was minimal. Now, the market has exploded, with compelling alternatives offering more modern technology and better interior quality. The question is whether the 2027 Bolt brings enough innovation to stand out, or if it's simply catching up. The specifications raise eyebrows. A single 210 horsepower motor and a 255-mile range sound decent but hardly groundbreaking. Yes, charging speeds have improved. 10 to 80% in just 26 minutes means you can grab lunch while adding 180 miles of range. The native NACS port means easy access to Tesla's supercharger network without adapters. But then comes another controversial decision. No Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Instead, buyers must rely on Google's built-in apps. For many potential customers, forcing them into a specific ecosystem is a deal-breaker. The sub-$30,000 starting price is attractive, making it America's most affordable EV at launch, but is affordability enough when competitors offer more compelling overall packages? Speaking of questionable value propositions, GM's next announcement involves a 3-row electric SUV raising serious questions. Number 3. Cadillac Vistique. The Vistique is already generating buzz, but not all of it is positive. This 3-row electric SUV features 615 horsepower from its dual-motor setup and can sprint to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. On paper, it seems perfect. So why the controversy? First, there's the pricing situation. Starting just under $79,000 sounds competitive, but many question whether that represents real value. When you start adding options, and with a Cadillac, that competitive price quickly climbs into territory where buyers have access to established luxury brands. Then there's the handling that has disappointed early reviewers. Despite all that power, the Vistique's on-road dynamics are being described as uninspiring. It's fast in a straight line, but what's harder is creating a vehicle that rewards you on canyon roads, giving you confidence that makes you want to take the long way home. Instead, the Vistique feels disconnected, trading driving pleasure for straight-line speed that grows tiresome once the novelty wears off. The tech interface is another frustration point. While screens are large with impressive graphics, the layout is unnecessarily complex. Want to adjust climate control while driving? That'll take multiple taps through nested menus. For a vehicle targeting families who just want things to work, this complexity represents a genuine problem, but at least the Vistique is trying to be something new. GM's next announcement involves taking a beloved classic and turning it into something completely unrecognizable. Number 2. Chevrolet El Camino. The El Camino name carries serious weight in automotive history. It represents an era when muscle cars ruled and GM built vehicles combining practicality with genuine performance. That legendary V8 rumble, that distinctive styling, the El Camino was an icon. Here's the problem. The 2026 El Camino shares virtually nothing with its predecessor except the nameplate. Instead of a muscle car with a bed, GM is creating a compact pickup to undercut the Maverick and Santa Cruz. Instead of a thundering V8, base models will feature a 3-cylinder engine focused on efficiency. The disconnect becomes painful when you imagine the original El Camino owner, someone who loved the rumble at startup, the ability to haul during the week, and smoke tires on weekends. Now picture that same person seeing a 3-cylinder economy pickup wearing the El Camino badge. The backlash isn't about the vehicle itself. An affordable, efficient, compact pickup has genuine merit. The controversy is about GM co-opting a beloved nameplate to market something completely different. This feels like cynical brand exploitation rather than genuine heritage celebration. So, slapping a legendary name on an economy pickup is controversial enough, but GM saved the most puzzling announcement for last. Number 1. Cadillac Escalade IQL. The electric Escalade is getting a stretched version, and GM is treating this announcement like it's revolutionary. In reality, the Escalade IQL is exactly what you'd expect, the standard electric Escalade with more length and cargo space. That's the big reveal. And the automotive community is scratching its head wondering why this warrants such fanfare. The specifications are impressive: 137 cubic feet of total cargo volume, 460 miles of maximum range, and that monstrous 55-inch display system. The 750 horsepower output remains absurdly powerful. The luxury appointments are exquisite, from the 21-speaker audio to 4-wheel steering and Super Cruise. Nobody is arguing that the IQL isn't capable. The controversy centers on GM presenting this as if they've invented something groundbreaking. Stretched versions of popular SUVs are standard practice. Ford offers the Expedition Max, Chevrolet has the Suburban, and the gas-powered Escalade already has the ESV variant. Creating an extended wheelbase version is routine product planning, not innovation. The $130,000 starting price only intensifies the criticism. That's over $3,000 more than the standard model, and what are buyers getting? An extra 4.2 inches of length and marginally improved third-row accommodations. Yes, third-row passengers get extra legroom, making long trips more bearable. Yes, additional cargo space means you can pack more luggage without a roof box. But the standard Escalade IQ already offers massive capability for most buyers' needs. GM's 2026 lineup reveals a company caught between honoring heritage and chasing trends, splitting the community right down the middle. From the Cyclone trading its legendary 6-cylinder Soul for a 4-cylinder to the El Camino becoming an economy compact instead of a muscle truck, these announcements prove that resurrecting a famous nameplate isn't enough if the spirit isn't there. Whether you see these as bold moves or betrayals of automotive icons, GM has succeeded in getting everyone talking, even if they can't agree on whether that's a good thing. But GM is not the only one in this. Ford's CEO has just announced 5 new models that are as controversial, and you can check them out in our next video. From disappointing revivals to questionable EVs, the Blue Oval Company is dividing the crowd like never before.